Page Master.
Page Master? Okay, that's a deep cut. All right.
Hey
That's a
everyone,
Macaulay
welcome to
Culkin deep
Tales
cut.
from the Geek. Yeah, I was just quoting some Page Master just to get it started.
How did I figure this out last time? Where it needs to be like a darker background, and
Oh,
then
you had to go here.
come
Yeah,
on,
try
come
that.
on. There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm Erin the mechanic.
And I am Dr. Googzilla, and welcome to Tales from the Geek.
Yeah, that's us. You know, just starting with some fireworks, some hearts, and some Page Master. What else do you need? There we go. But we've got some news, we've got some comics, but let's start with Weekend, which is still kind of some news. But Googs, what's your con recon? How was it? How was the con?
Oh, I was at Plastic City Comic
Plastic?
Con this
Yeah.
week. This Saturday is a nice one-day show up in Leominster, Massachusetts, run by my good friend Keith Gleason, and always a great time. Many monsters found their forever homes, so now
Yay.
that means I have to get a bunch more done for the next con. I gotta fill
That's
the
a
book.
good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have, but it's a great show, great nice one-day show. We were at a double tree, I think it was. So there's a lot of like little rooms and all this kind of stuff. But I was across from Jimmy Hart. Now my 80s, my hardcore wrestling geeks out there will know who Jimmy Hart is, the mouth of the South, and that dude could not have been nicer. Like I was just kind
Isn't
of
that
like,
how it goes? You're just
yeah,
like, wait
yeah.
a minute.
I was just like, so how much for an autograph and this and that? I got one for a good friend of mine who's huge wrestling fan, and he was like, well, for this you get two photos and a selfie, and like, oh, I'm just like, and the price was like ridiculous. I mean, I think it's like $40 for like two signed photos, and
Wow.
then like he didn't just take like one selfie. He was just like, now let's try this, now this, now
Now
this.
this pose, now
Yeah, I
this.
was just like, dude, you are awesome. All right, so, but on that, I got to meet a lot of great people. Like I said, monsters got adopted. Sold copies of my book, and just got to meet a lot of budding artists that are always just kind of like, you work in watercolor, how? And it was kind of like lots and lots of brain numbing madness, and then finally you figure it out.
I was gonna say patience, but you know.
Oh, no. No,
He's like,
if
I
you're a
got
true
none of
artist, it's madness.
madness. Oh goodness.
How
Yeah.
was your weekend?
I'm like, what did I do this weekend? I'm sure I did something.
How's
At
baby
this
Q?
Yeah, at this point, maternity leave is all one big blurb filled with cuddles, nursing, and scary movies. That's like literally it. And a lot of streaming TV. So I did go to the park.
You
And
did
left
go
Q.
outside and get some
Yeah,
sun.
left Q. Just put him in his kennel. You know, made sure he had some water, and that's,
Yeah,
that's what you do with babies, right?
yeah, like 80s parents who just put the clothes basket on top, and then you just put a rock on there, and then he's good.
That's fine, right? A
So
latchkey kid.
yeah, so some cedar chips and a
Make
and a
sure there
and a
was some air and
bowl of water.
everything.
You're all good. Voodoo
Yeah,
Lily,
no,
hello.
no. Hello, Voodoo. Good to see you. Good to see. I completely was that what's that word? Lurking. I was a lurker on your show on Saturday. Uh, so lurked. If you guys like horror, which is like what I've just been talking about, so Voodoo, they've got this thing called Baby Days at Alamo Draft House, and there's been a lot of horror films, so like Longlegs and Maxine, and so we've been taking Q to just a few. Quiet Place, Day One, so you know, just a few horror films has been Q's, so he's probably
I'm
right up
I'm
there.
sure his future therapist is gonna love hearing all about it.
Exactly. If you like horror stuff, definitely go check out Voodoo Lily's channel. I'll share her right here so you can see. She does the thing on Saturday where she'll talk about all the new horror stuff that's coming out, and it's a really fun time. So it's the
Nice.
gang. That's right, Rick. The gang's here. The
Oh,
gang.
speaking of horror stuff,
Yeah.
it's officially 100 days till Halloween.
Woohoo! Spooky season. That's
Spooky
right.
season. There's already a Spirit of Halloween opening up in my bathroom. I don't know how they did it, but if you leave a room for longer than 3 hours, a Spirit of Halloween will show up.
That's because you have a cat. So if your cat does anything like my cat, it would always play with the toilet paper. Funny enough, kids also do the same thing. So I was well prepared. So many times you have to leave the toilet paper roll off. That is, yes, that is the season. Q has seen more horror films, recent horror films than me now. Honestly, I hadn't seen any films in theater at all. And like now I'm like, oh, all these. But I've seen pretty much everything that they're showing at this point. So I'm ready for the next cycle of movies before I have to go back from maternity leave. Let's go.
Yeah, I forget last movie I saw, but I already have my tickets for Deadpool.
Me
Deadpool
too.
Wolverine, and now it's just like because it premieres tonight and all the reviews are coming out. Now it's just kind of like I just got to be like going on social media, just like
I'm so glad that I'll be watching it before our show, like on Tuesday. So that way, at least I'll have watched it
yes,
before Tuesday.
we could talk about it.
Yes, we can't. For once, I'll like be caught up on a film as it comes out. So
Like I watched the latest trailer and there's like a spoiler in there. I'm just kind of like dudes.
I did not watch the most recent. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it then.
Yeah, don't do it because
Yeah,
I'm just like guys, we're gonna see your movie. You can stop now.
yeah.
You know,
Don't
like
give. I like
the
when they create the new content for trailers and movies and stuff.
yeah.
Like that's great. Like I love that. Oh, Heretic looks really good, and it's got Hugh Grant in it. But I was watching. I'm like, no, like quit showing all the spoilers. Like I don't want to, or not spoilers, but quit showing too much. I don't want to see
Yeah,
it all.
Hugh Grant has never like given me the heebie-jeebies before, and I saw that trailer and was kind of like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
same. I was laughing. I was telling Alex, I go, oh, we've got to the point where our heartthrobs are now turning into serial killers in movies. So that's the truth. Let's see. Walmart is putting out their new Christmas stuff for sale. See, that's
Yeah.
right. Halloween and Christmas. Now's the time.
Well, it was like the 5th of July. You had the Halloween candy out. You're just kind of like, maybe I do need a 12-pound bag of Reese's peanut butter cups.
And it's got ghosts on it. Of course I do. Why
Oh,
not?
the best is when they do the peanut butter pumpkins from Reese's.
Yes, yes.
There you
That's
go.
just, I like the ratio of peanut butter to
I was just about to
chocolate.
say that the peanut
Yeah.
butter to chocolate, because then after that you get the Christmas trees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta love it. Okay, so we do have some sad news, so we should start there. Last week we had a mention
Oh,
of a number of people passing. It was horrible, but unfortunately, this past week Bob Newhart passed away.
Bob Newhart, I love. I've got a bunch of his albums, like the original vinyl albums, and
Oh
I
man,
did get to see him live. He came through like
what?
my town. We had this. They revamped this big theater. And he came. Like
No.
my buddy was like, "Dude, Bob Newhart's coming to town." I was like, "Let's go. When are we ever going to see Bob Newhart?" You know. But and
When
he.
was that? That's amazing.
Oh, I want to say 10 years ago, 10 or 15. It was it, but it. I think 10 maybe less. But it was
That's awesome.
like
Yeah, that's
like I listened
amazing.
to watch, and he did not disappoint. That dude, I guess a lot of like some of our younger geeks will know him as Papa Elf from Elf,
Yeah, how
but
can you
like a lot of
forget,
us know
right?
from the Newhart shows, the two Newhart
Yeah,
shows.
the Bob Newhart show.
Yep. I'm
And
Larry. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
yeah, man, and yeah, I gotta love it.
But
That's
not 94. I mean, that guy had a life. I mean, him and Don Rickles are together again. I was amazed when I found out that him and Don Rickles were such good friends because Bob Newhart is just kind of this like nice, like curmudgeon, like and Don
yeah.
Rickles is Don Rickles. He's in your face.
Well,
He's but
that's
they
how it
were
goes.
such good friends.
You have to have that
Yeah.
odd couple pairing, right? That's how it
Oh
goes.
yeah. Hey
Hello,
Marilyn.
Marilyn. Good to see you. We're just saying we're sad that Bob Newhart passed away, and we're just giving him some shout outs and such. So, but yeah, he had definitely a long career, and gotta love. Whenever he showed up in Elf, it was, I'm sure everyone was just like, oh my God, Bob Newhart's in this. You know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, no, I can't take any more of my heroes
I
dying and
know.
crazy
Give us
news.
a break,
It's
2024.
just
Give us a break.
I posted yesterday. I'm like, may the only crazy news this week come out of San Diego Comic Con, which starts Tomorrow, Wednesday night's always preview night. Then we got Thursday to Sunday. So like we're gonna be here
Man,
like
that's coming up too, huh?
next Tuesday. Yeah, it's this week. Next Tuesday, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff to talk about.
I'm just like I said, I'm coming out of the maternity leave fog.
Just like what's going on out here?
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, what day is it? What day is it? I know I was talking to one of my friends who is also on maternity leave. We were going to hang out at some point, but yeah, she went back to work like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, you ready to hang out?" She's like, I'm back at work now." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, the fog is lifting." The fog. Oh, but other news that we've got going on. So one of the shows that I've actually been binging is Only Murders in the Building. And that has Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez in it. And oh my gosh, it's great. There's 3 seasons.
I've only
Have you watched it?
I've watched the first season.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I haven't gotten to the second season yet.
It's not good. Binge watched all 3. I guess that's what I did this weekend.
Like I gotta catch up on that. The Bear.
I watched all of The Bear. It was great. And yeah, so but season 4, the reason of bringing up Only Murders in the Building is because season 4 comes out August 27th. So
oh wow,
it's coming up. Go on YouTube and find the Bob Newhart and Don Rickles interview. He said several friends had asked him, Bob, to be Rickles' friend because none of them wanted to. Oh, there you go. That's how it happened. Other shows that are coming up soon. The What We Do in the Shadows, season 6.
Oh, it's and that's going to be the final season.
Is it? Is 6 the final?
Yep, that's what I heard. I heard the next season's going to be the last.
Oh, yeah, that's October 21st, so spooky season is when that comes out.
That is just such a great show.
It is. That was one that I actually went on there after watching The Bear. I went on there and was like, oh, I'm going to rewatch, what we do in the shadows. But then I was like, Martin Short, Steve Martin, Selena Gomez. I got to check that. And Meryl Streep's even in Only Murders in the Building, by the way.
That's right. She's in like the last season.
Season 3. Yeah, she's in season 3. It was good. It was good. Check it out if you haven't, y'all. Okay, we all know about this one. We've talked about it and we're excited for it. October 4th, but there is a new trailer for Joker, the new Joker movie.
Oh my God. Yeah, that dropped this morning. It looks so good. I mean, if you like the first one, I mean, this has the same like kind of like heavy vibe to it where you're just like, this is going to be interesting.
They do it right.
It's
feel
such
like
a great take on the character.
It really is, and I have no idea how Joaquin Phoenix is still walking after those performances because, like, honestly, he does such a good job. It would take a mental toll on me for sure, being that far into it. Other shows, The Boys. So, The Boys, the final season is going to be released in 2026. We just got.
Oh man!
No,
because I literally just watched the finale like this morning, like during breakfast. I finished it up, and it was one of those endings where you're just like, okay, all right, wow, 2026.
Yes, and I was talking to Alex about this. I was like, oh my gosh, can you believe that the finale is going to be in 2026? He's like, no, we watched the finale. I'm like, no, I meant the final season, not the finale, like the final season. He's like, no, but yeah.
I cannot wait.
He wasn't. He was like 2026. He's like, yeah, that's like not going to be that far. I'm like, but it's like a year and a half. It is far. So anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I know how like it ends in the comics, but they've diverged so much that it's just like, okay, all right, I can't wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, because you don't know. It may not be like the comics then.
Oh no, like they've changed and tweaked a few things.
I kind of like when that happens because then I can read the comics and it will be,
it's something different.
Rick says Lady Gaga looks fantastic.
Yeah,
she does. Sure,
I mean, she can act. She can act. She can sing. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm all for that, Lady Gaga.
Me too, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Same. All right, last 2 pieces of news. There's another trailer that dropped for Beetlejuice. And that's coming out September 16th. So that's coming up as well.
Mm-hmm. You get more of a feel of like what the movie's about. But again, it's one of those trailers where it's just like after I watch it, I was like, I was gonna see this movie anyway. You
Yeah,
guys
did I see
d-
too much? I
did I
didn't
see too
watch the
much?
second trailer yet. I haven't
I
seen it.
mean, are you going to see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna see
Yeah,
it. So
then
should I not
you
watch it?
don't need to. Yeah, so yeah, but it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, got my hands full. What? No, with Q, never. He's just a sweet angel. Until I walk out of the room.
And then he gets a little like tuning thing, and he's like,
Basically, I walk back in, pick him up. It's like, oh, my sweet little angel.
there's like the cartoon, like the opera singers would be like with the little like spray bottle in their mouth. He's just like,
That's exactly what happens. I am sure of it. I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last piece of news that I had. Final trailer for Alien Romulus is here.
Ooh,
That's August 16th. So I'm going to get to watch it probably right before I go back to maternity leave.
that looks so good. It looks like they've done all those like weird, like Ridley Scott did all those weird like prequels where it's just like I didn't need to know what the aliens were, what but this one
Right.
looks straight up back to the original horror. It's by the guy who directed the latest Evil Dead movie, which was just
Was it good?
bazonkers. Yeah, and I cannot wait. Like the trailer, like I mean, there's not much you can give away in a trailer where it's just like the little things escape, they attach to people, and then it's just like then all heck breaks loose.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness, no joke. It looked good, and that was one of the trailer. Well, there. I don't know if it's this new trailer, but there was a trailer whenever we went to the movies for it, and it looks so good. So I'm pumped. Cannot wait. Oh, that's all the news I have. Do you have any other news before we hop into comics? Comics?
Uh,
Is that it? That's well, I mean,
yeah,
obviously, you
I think
already
that.
mentioned it. San Diego Comic Con's going to be, so we'll have lots of
So
news
yeah,
from that,
so
I'm
be on the
sure.
lookout for news. I'm sure we'll be posting whatever
Yeah,
new stuff.
Tales from the Geek site as well. So
Like Saturday is always the big day. I know they're doing a big uh Deadpool Wolverine panel
Ooh,
in Hall H, but like they're going to be showing the movie there, and like Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds is going to be there. It's like this big like
insane.
4 hour block for Hall H, which is like unprecedented. And if anybody's been to San Diego, you know like the lines just to get into Hall H. There's just going to be people that are going to get they've probably been in line since Monday,
That's
and
the
it's
funniest part,
and
Googs, is like because we went to San Diego Comic Con not last year, the year before, and that's what shocked me the most. I'm like, this line, people have been here forever. Like, so you like that's what you're doing that time,
yeah,
or you're
when I'd go, I'd fly out the Tuesday before because Wednesday's preview night, and Wednesday
yeah.
I get to set up my table and all that. So like you're there the day before, like the town's kind of mellow, but yeah, they're waiting in line, and then you just can watch as just the town just fills up with just, and then Saturday night is the best because it's when the like the club goers and the nerds meet in the gas lamp section, and it is chaos.
I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Well, I'm not going to be there for it, but I'm here in my soul for it. So that is the truth. Don't forget, before we hop into comics, like, comment, and share. We would love for your friends to be our friends to be your friends, and we can be one big geeky happy family. And yeah, we've got some comics, right?
Okay,
Did you have any off the truck, or do you want me to share first? Which part?
let me go off the truck first.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's see. I got.
What's it got? What's it
I
got?
just got a few off the truck. I mean, these are just books that I read. I am reading. There's a bunch of newer stuff. I got graphics for those because I did those didn't fall off the truck. But Void Rivals issue 11 again. It's the Robert Kirkman Energon universe, the Transformers, GI Joe, all connected together. So I just read everything involved in it. So that came out, and then of course this book came out. Boom Studios, Something is Killing the Children. This book came out a few years ago. They're on issue 39, and it again never disappoints. All right, this book is
Something
just
is
solid.
killing the
Like
children.
same writer, same artist, 39 issues. It's just great. I mean, it spawned a couple spin-offs, but like I always that is like a first night read for me. Like that gets right off the pile. And then got this sweet. They got a great Zatanna series going at DC, and I just wanted to point out that this gorgeous Jenny Frisian cover.
Oh
Like,
man, I thought those doves were hands for a second. I was like, wow, she's got a
that's
lot
true.
of hands.
But okay, let give me my graphics. Let's see. Here's
Get
some
to your graphics. Let
here's
me
some
grab.
number
Why did I
ones.
not spend this time grabbing it real
Here-
quick? I don't know.
Here's some number ones coming out this week that are of importance.
All right, now I got it. Boom.
All right, here we go. Brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. The
Oh, whoa. I did not click the button, I swear.
no, not well. No, you ruined the surprise for the next one.
No more surprises. I'm sorry.
No, IDW 25th anniversary of the Turtles. Brand new series. They ended the previous one. It got up to like issue 150. This is a brand new one. You got Joelle Jones doing the art, so you know it's going to be a banger. And the story so far is after the events of the previous series, the Turtles are no longer. They've kind of been spread out. They're no longer in New York City, and we don't know why yet. But Raphael is in prison, so you get to
What?
see like it looks like the Foot Clan knows where he is. So brand new series. If you've been looking for a reason to jump on to the Turtles, here's a brand new number one for you.
I would like to call out that my man Leonardo was not the one who is in prison. There you go.
It's always Raphael, the brawler.
Gotta be. Gotta be.
All right, we got a brand new mutant book for you. NYX, most people call it Nyx. I mean, if you remember the original Nyx series, amazing art by Josh Middleton, introduced the world to X-23, or Laura, the all new Wolverine. She's right there. I'm pointing at my screen like people can see my finger. She,
Right there.
but this is a brand new series. Oh, Al, you want to point out the.
Al's
All right.
also pointing with
Yep.
all opposable thumbs.
Brand new series, and it's not like a team. It is a team book, but it's more like it's more a group of mutants. Like after the events of what happened in the previous X-Men series, all carnage broke loose. These are just mutants trying to go about their life. I mean, they all like stuff's gonna happen, and they're gonna have to be a team. But this one's more about just still being alive after what happened and being a mutant. So
I see
check
her in
that out.
the back stare with a little shoulder action.
Yeah, yeah. And it also features Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, who you don't know was made a mutant a year or so ago instead of an Inhuman.
Oh.
But yep. What do we got next? All right, this is a cool one from Boom Studios. Hello, Darkness. If you're into great horror anthologies, here you go. This is a nice, thick, juicy one. And it also has if you're a fan of Something Is Killing the Children, like I showed before, it has a standalone Something Is Killing the Children story in there, as well as stories by Garth Ennis, Becky Cloonan. I don't know if you guys can read the names on there, but it's a nice thick horror anthology.
Almost. If I zoomed in, probably.
In the styles of the old EC horror.
Look at that.
There we go. Yeah, Steve Orlando, Dave Cook, Sarah Anderson. Yeah, like I said, it's a nice horror anthology in the spirit of the old EC horror. Which, speaking of EC horror, which I think is the next graphic, I could be wrong. Here we go. EC horror is back. All right. From I believe it's Icon Comics and EC Comics. EC Comics imprint is back, and this is the first book from the series. They're going to be putting out a series of books. And I think the next one's like space adventures or horrors or stuff, but this is Epitaphs from the Abyss. So if you're a big EC horror fan, here you go. It's 2024, brand new EC horror.
Woo-hoo.
So you're gonna want to check that out.
That looks exciting. You know what? I am surprised that you didn't end up singing "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend." I thought that's where we were gonna go with this.
Do we have to pay royalties if we sing stuff like that?
Maybe that's why. Nobody heard anything.
I don't want to produce getting angry at us.
Yeah, no. Oh no.
Which one do you want? I like how we're messaging ourselves. Tales from the Geek. Ask the
we
question.
we are. Oh no, we're haunted. Oh no.
I think Al is that you? No, Al is currently trying to fit himself behind a bookcase. So if there's a loud crash and the screen goes black, it's because I'm dealing with a cat.
Oh no. Well, at least cats are a little bit more nimble whenever they are pulling things down on themselves or
Okay,
knocking things over.
my sister had a cat, Milo. Great cat. Dumb as a
Uh-oh.
bag of bricks.
Oh no.
Was the most uncoordinated cat you'd ever seen, and then he had gotten cancer in one of his legs, so they had to take the back leg. So he had 3 legs. After that, dude was a gymnast. Like
See, it was just the cancer. That's
the
why.
one leg was holding him back. I mean,
Yeah,
he was
that's
born to be a
right.
tripod.
Sometimes it's better just to get rid of the cancer. Get it
Mm.
out of here. That's all. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to chatting about Deadpool and Wolverine with everybody. Okay, so I have been so tired that I could not think of Wolverine. So like last night I finally slept, so I'm a little bit more with it today, a little bit. But I
Maternity exhaustion.
could not. I was saying Deadpool and werewolf. I could I
I'd
could not.
watch that movie.
I was like, Deadpool and werewolf. It's not werewolf. What is it?
Wallaby,
What is
wasabi. I don't know.
What's
Yeah,
that be?
wasabi.
Oh, it was so bad. I was like, I need sleep. This is how I know.
You're
This
like,
is how
yeah,
I know.
you got the one eye twitching. Like,
It's not werewolf. So anyway, if you end up trying to ask for Deadpool and werewolf, you're welcome.
I'm making you a T-shirt that says Deadpool and werewolf.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for joining. We love going live with you on Tuesdays at 6:25. And we will see you guys next week whenever we go live. And yeah, we'll be talking about Deadpool and some werewolf.
Yep, we'll be talking about Deadpool and werewolf. We'll be talking about the news coming out of San
San
Diego.
Diego
Probably a million
Comic-Con,
trailers, some castings.
all the stuff.
Maybe we'll
New
finally find
books.
out who Henry Cavill is playing in the Marvel universe.
Ooh,
But
I hope so. I sure hope so. So we will see you
my
guys
money's on
live.
Cyclops. Come on,
Yeah.
Henry Cavill. He'd be an awesome Cyclops.
Oh man, that he would be. He'd make it look good. We will catch you guys live next week. Later, Gators.